is a parent's worst nightmare. A child leaves for school and never arrives. A teenager steps out for a walk and vanishes into the night. A young woman takes a rideshare, but the car never stops at her destination. Across the world, thousands of people disappear every year, swallowed by a chilling reality most of us try not to think about. What makes it worse? Many of these cases remain unsolved. Make sure to hit the subscribe button and like this video to help us give you more chilling true crime stories that will blow your mind. Now let's dive right into it. And behind every unsolved kidnapping is a trail of unanswered questions, shattered families, and mysteries that refuse to rest. Tonight, we pull back the curtain on the truth about unsolved kidnappings today. Cases that remain open wounds, stories that continue to haunt communities, and the terrifying possibility that the people responsible are still out there. Imagine this. It's an ordinary afternoon in a quiet suburban town. Kids are riding their bikes, the ice cream truck hums down the street, and families prepare for dinner. Then, in the blink of an eye, a child walking home from school simply vanishes. No witnesses, no sound, just silence. This isn't fiction. It happens far more often than most people realize. And it happened to 8-year-old Asha Degree in North Carolina. On Valentine's Day, 2000, Asha disappeared from her home in the middle of the night. At first, her parents thought she might have run away, but searchers later discovered her belongings miles away, packed neatly inside a plastic bag. Decades later, her case remains unsolved. The FBI admits they don't know why she left home, or who might have taken her. Her story is just one of thousands. The shocking truth is that many kidnappings follow chilling patterns. Victims often vanish in broad daylight, within minutes of being left alone. Belongings are found discarded in strange places, almost as if the kidnapper wanted to leave a breadcrumb trail. Witnesses recall seeing a suspicious car, but the details are always vague. One haunting example is the case of Madeleine McCann, the little girl who disappeared from her family's vacation apartment in Portugal in 2007. Despite international attention, media frenzy, and countless suspects, no trace of her has ever been found. For years, her case has been described as the world's most famous unsolved kidnapping. The truth? These mysteries leave behind more than heartbreak. They leave behind fear. If someone could snatch a child from a locked apartment, a safe neighborhood, or even a bedroom at night, then nowhere feels safe. What is rarely shown in headlines is the endless agony of the families left behind. When a kidnapping remains unsolved, parents live in a cruel loop. Hope that their loved one might still be alive. Despair that the trail has gone cold. Guilt, wondering if they could have done something differently. Take the story of Mikelle Biggs, a young girl who disappeared in Mesa, Arizona, in 1999. She was last seen waiting for an ice cream truck with her sister. When her sister ran inside for a moment, Mikelle was gone. All that remained was her bicycle, lying abandoned in the road with the wheels still spinning. Her parents still keep her bedroom intact, frozen in time. 2 decades later, they still wait for answers that may never come. This is the cruelest truth about unsolved kidnappings today. The families can't move on. There is no closure, only the hollow silence of what if. Some unsolved kidnappings are so bizarre, they haunt entire communities for generations. In 1981, Adam Walsh, a 6-year-old boy, vanished from a Florida mall. His case eventually led to major changes in how missing children are reported and tracked. But for years, his disappearance was a mystery that shook America to its core. In 1995, Morgan Nick, a 6-year-old Arkansas girl, was abducted during a baseball game. Witnesses saw her near a stranger's truck, but she was never found. To this day, her mother runs a foundation in her name, helping families of the missing. In 2011, Lisa Irwin, a 10-month-old baby, vanished from her crib in Kansas City. No forced entry, no ransom note, just an empty crib. Her case remains unsolved, and her parents continue to face suspicion, rumors, and unbearable grief. Each of these cases tells us the same story. Sometimes people vanish without a trace, and despite the technology, the databases, and the media attention, justice never arrives. Why do kidnappings go unsolved even in today's world of CCTV cameras, cell phones, and advanced forensics? The reasons are chilling. The first 48 hours are critical. If leads aren't discovered within 2 days, the chances of solving a kidnapping drop dramatically. False leads and hoaxes. Families and investigators often receive dozens of tips, most of them dead ends. Each wasted hour means the trail gets colder. Stranger abductions are rare, but devastating. In most cases, kidnappings involve someone the victim knows. But in the rare stranger abduction, suspects are harder to identify. Human trafficking. Some experts believe that a portion of unsolved kidnappings are linked to organized trafficking networks, where victims are hidden, moved, and never traced again. The truth about unsolved kidnappings today is terrifying. In many cases, despite all our progress, we are no closer to answers than families were decades ago. Every unsolved kidnapping is more than just a cold case file. It's a living wound. Parents wake up every day not knowing if their child is alive or dead. Siblings grow up with an empty seat at the table. Communities live with suspicion, whispers, and the chilling reality that a predator may still walk among them. And sometimes the pain turns families against themselves. In countless cases, parents are accused, blamed, or torn apart by grief. Marriages collapse, families fracture, and even when police clear them of wrongdoing, the cloud of suspicion never fully goes away. For the families of the missing, life becomes a never-ending cycle of vigils, posters, and interviews, haunted by questions that have no answers. But here's the part that makes these stories so emotionally gripping. Hope never truly dies. Even after decades, some families believe their loved ones will come home. And in rare cases, they do. J.C. Dugard was kidnapped in 1991 and held captive for 18 years before being rescued in 2009. Elizabeth Smart was abducted in 2002 and found alive 9 months later, her courage inspiring millions. Sean Hornbeck, missing for 4 years, was discovered alive in 2007 after being abducted by a man who lived just miles from his home. These rare cases of survival fuel the fire for other families, reminding them that even in the darkest stories, there can still be light. So, what is the truth about unsolved kidnappings today? It's that they are more common than most of us realize. It's that they destroy families and leave wounds that never heal. And it's that behind every headline, there's a face, a name, a family still searching for answers. As technology advances, we may hope for more cases to be solved. DNA evidence, surveillance, and digital footprints are powerful tools. But until the missing are found, until families get answers, these kidnappings remain chilling reminders of how fragile safety really is. Because the horrifying truth is this: someone out there knows what happened. And until they speak, the silence of unsolved kidnappings will continue to echo. If you've watched this far, you know the pain and horror these families endure. And perhaps somewhere out there, someone holds the key to solving one of these mysteries. Every missing person deserves to be found. Every family deserves answers. And every story deserves to be told until the truth finally comes to light. Tell us what you think in the comment section below.